Dry Fork Campground, Mark Twain National Forest, and it is looking very pretty. Let's see if we can find us a place to go. Hi everyone, I'm Roy.
And I'm Kim.
And this is our converted 136 ProMaster van named Roki. We aren't your normal everyday van lifers, we're pickers. Our goal is to travel to many exciting places and search for items to sell in our online eBay store. So join us on our many adventures because we are nomadic pickers. Hey everyone, we are in Missouri. We are in between Kansas City and St. Louis, so right in the middle of the state on off of I-70.
Yes.
But we're about 30 miles south, and we are at Dry Fork Campground, also known as Mark Twain National Forest. And that's pretty cool, I think. But look at this view we got. Really nice, look at this. Really nice little table right here. Obviously a little campground, a little campfire thing so you can have a little fire. And this is known for an equestrian trail and area, which means people with horse trailers and horses come through here, and there's a big walking path that you can walk on, ride your horse, or ride a bike. So it's really nice, and it goes all the way around the park, and it's really, really cool. And Kim found this on the campground, and where did you find it on?
I Googled it.
You Googled it?
Yeah, I just Googled national parks in the area, and this is what came up, that it had really good reviews. And
sometimes that's the way it goes. I mean, we use a lot of different apps like iOverlander, The Dirt, Free Camping, Campendium, Free Parky, RV Parky. I mean, we use a whole bunch of different apps just to try to find places. But sometimes,
just gotta Google. Sometimes
just Googling is the best way to do it. Look for campsites in your area. Just Google campsites near me, free BLM near me.
Actually, I found this on our map.
On the map?
On the map. It's just a little tree, and it had Mark Twain's National Forest. And this was on there.
Well, that's good. So just a little tree on our map. We still have a map. Sometimes we use our phone, but this was actually a paper map.
And you don't have to pay, but they do have a donation box, which we will donate because it's a blessing to be here. And you know, they have water and garbage. Water,
garbage, and we saw a pit toilet. I haven't looked at it. We'll check it out in a little bit to see if it's any good. But yeah, and so this is a 14-day stay campground. It's a national forest. You can stay up to 14 days. And it's not a paid site, but again, they do recommend donations, and there is a donation box, which I'll show you when we get up there.
The roads are perfect to come in. They're packed down gravel, I guess.
Nice gravel, wide roads, real pretty. We in here, like I said, they bring horse trailers, so there is there's a fifth wheel, which I think is the camp host or kind of park ground host. Then there's a motorhome pulling a Jeep, and we saw a small motorhome and Roki. So
he's the little boy of all the bunch.
This campsite is really nice. It's kind of out of the way, and like I said, it's just so unique. There's so many different campgrounds like this, but this one only had what, 8-9 spots or something like that,
and only 3 are filled. So
yeah, and there was only 4 filled. 1, 2, well, only 3. The camp host doesn't count. There's 3 spots filled. So I think this only has 8 or 9 spots. And then there is another campground that we saw, and it's probably, I don't know, 5-8 miles from here, and we didn't check that one out, but we know this one's probably pretty good.
And for those of you who have solar, make sure you're charged up before you come, because it is really shaded. And but we're good.
Yeah, so we drove all day, and our solar is good, but you could see there is a canopy of trees right there, and you probably get little bits that pop through or something like that. But if you're living primarily off of just solar or something, you'll have to set it out like over here in the sunshine to charge it up if you're not already full charged, and then you can use your equipment like a Jackery or some sort of solar generator, or if you're filled it like we are and you have the battery bank, make sure it's filled up. And like I said, you get little bits of sun that come through here. And there's a couple other campgrounds. There was one we could have parked at where it had an open canopy, and that would have been good, but we're good and charged, and we're probably going to be here for one night. So yeah, well, good job.
Thanks. You change it up. I never know what you're gonna do.
Okay, we got it. All right, now I'm gonna go over to the pit toilet and check it out, and we'll see how clean that is, and I'll show it to you. Also, the little pay area, the entry area, will show that to you, so you know where you're at. If you want to look at it and find it, you'll be able to look at this video and find out where this place is at. And Kim's probably gonna get the camp set up.
Start some coffee.
Start some coffee. Sounds like a good plan.
Let me know how everything turns out.
Okay, and the time right now is about, what time is it? About 2 o'clock in the afternoon? 10 till 3, I'm off. And it's probably around 72 degrees, so it's real comfortable. So as you can see, this is Mark Twain National Forest, and this is Dry Creek Campground. Kim says I keep saying the name wrong. She says I keep saying Dry Creek, which is possible. This is not Dry Creek, it's Dry Fork Campground, Mark Twain National Forest. And the stay limit here is 14 days. And you can see there's only 8 spots in this campground. I can hear the generator from the camp host. Also, donations. So we're gonna give a donation. I got my envelope filled out and I put my money in it. And one other thing I want to show you is right here was a little sign that says, Dry Fork Campground charges no fees. Your donation will be used to operate this facility. Suggested donation is $8 per night. And you can write out a check or pay in cash. I think we're gonna stay here 2 days. And if we don't, hey, a little donation to the park to help out the forestry service and keep the campgrounds looking good like this, as beautiful as this one is, it's worth it. So donation in the donation box. So the road right behind me is where that camp host is at. And you can see how pretty it is. Now there's another campsite over there that we're walking up to. Nice open areas, great ones. This is the one we kind of looked at. And as you can see, it's got 2 picnic tables, nice parking area, and open canopy if you needed solar. And then down the road where we were at is that pit toilet. I'm not a fan of all pit toilets. And a pit toilet's just basically an open ground toilet with a toilet seat and a cover, toilet paper. A lot of them are kept really nice, and a lot of them are made for composting, so usually they can be pretty good. We tend to use our own when we can. If we have to use public toilets, we don't have a problem with it, as long as they're clean. You know what I'm saying. So we are going to bypass the pit toilet real quick because there's a sign over here. I want to show you this trail. It's pretty neat. Like I said, this is for hikers, bicycles, and horses. And it tells you how to, for horses, what to do. And it says, stay on the trail. And just from what I saw, the trail looked pretty decent. I don't know how far it goes. I'll have to do some research to see how far it goes, but it looked pretty good. So Kim and I might try to take a little walk later and go walk down this trail and see what it's like. Each person must register here when entering this area. So you got to register. That's good. That's good for safety in case something happens to you. But you can see that trail goes way back in there. Look how far that trail goes back. And I know coming up here, probably about a half mile back or something, we saw where the trail crossed over. So that's real good. And I think there's a pond close by. So that's real nice. So in case you're wondering, this is usually your standard pit toilet, what it looks like. Generally handicap accessible for men and women both. And it's real simple. Now let's go ahead and check it in, see what it looks like. From the outside, it doesn't look too bad. From the inside, it looks, you probably hear me echo a little bit. It looks to be your average pit toilet, and it's probably not one. I've seen ones that really look really clean. This one has some few bugs in there. That's your pit toilet. It's got toilet paper. Floor is a little bit dirty. Not one I think I'm going to use. I am so glad that we have a Nature's Head composting toilet in the van. Yeah, van life sometimes can get a little stinky, but it's better to have clean bathroom that you're comfortable with. I've used pit toilets that were open like that, super clean, don't have a problem with it at all. But one like that, no, I don't think so. Yeah, there's another camp spot right there. And can you believe somebody left their box over there? It looks like maybe from a generator or something. And the sad part is, right over here by that pit toilet is a dumpster. How lazy are they to not be able to take that box and put it up there? That's just lazy. But you know what? And trash on the ground. That's beyond lazy. That is just beyond lazy. We're gonna clean it up for them. Unless there's wood in it. It could be a wood box. Let's see what's in the box. Trash. Just trash. Trash. Well, I'm gonna clean it up for them. It's not right to be able to leave that like that. That's just wrong. Yeah, that's just wrong. People, clean up after yourself. Whether you go to BLM land, a campground, a paid campground, a free campground, clean up after yourself. That's just nasty. We have no idea. This looks like maybe somebody's dirty clothes or something. I don't know. I don't know. That's just wrong. We're gonna clean this up though. So maybe whoever was watching this, if you recognize that you were at this campground, I'm cleaning up your mess. So you're making it hard for everybody else. Keep this place looking nice. And they do have water over here. There are several places I noticed that has water. I saw at least 2 in the campground. I found a neat little blue bracelet laying on the ground. I think I'll give that to Kim. She might like it. So I'm about back to the campground, and I noticed something that I thought I want to show you. Among all this vegetation, there's some real pretty vegetation in here, but you want to be careful for plants with 3 leaves that have this jagged edge like that. See them? And down here, there's some more. And mixed all amongst all this other stuff and other ivies and so forth. Those are nice and green, but that is like poison oak. You get to know it really good, especially if you've gotten poison oak before, like I have. And it can get you at any time, but generally when it's got red on the edges, it's real potent. So make sure you be careful of 3-leaved plants like that. Again, I'll show it to you one more time. Here's a good example. 3 leaves, and it's got that jagged edge. All right, keep away from that stuff. Kim and I are here. We're by the campfire. Got a little campfire going, sitting next to Rocky van. And we had a nice little time. We took a little walk today down a trail. And it's actually, like I said, that walking, bicycle, horse trail. And it was kind of neat. We didn't go too far because we really weren't dressed for it. But I think
you had to watch where you stepped.
And you had to watch where you stepped sometimes. Horses.
Yeah.
But we actually had a good time walking the trail. Like I said, we didn't go far because we weren't dressed, but tomorrow we're gonna dress up and probably go hike for a while down that trail to see what's what.
Yeah.
And
you got a tick.
And I got a tick. So after we took that little walk, I felt like a little, not quite a bite, but kind of a scratch and by my belly, and I knew what it was right away, and I grabbed it.
Itch.
Yeah, and it was a tick. But we checked ourselves. That was the only tick we had. So we are in Missouri, and there are ticks in Missouri, I guess, obviously.
In the National Forest, of course.
In the National Forest. But that's okay. Like I said, we'll just check ourselves real good, make sure everything's good.
And you ate part of a Hershey's chocolate bar. That's the excitement.
Had coffee and a Hershey's chocolate bar.
That's dinner, sorry. I don't know what else to say. You always put me on the spot.
I'm not putting you on the spot.
You look at me like, say something, and I'm like, I don't know what to say.
Anyway, camera shy. Well, so that's it for tonight, and we will see you probably tomorrow on our hike. Maybe we'll talk about that a little bit. Maybe we'll show a little bit about that. Maybe we won't show any of it. Maybe we'll just show a picture or just talk about it.
I washed my hair.
Oh, Kim did wash her hair. She did a sink bath. All right?
Not a sink bath. I just washed my hair.
You just washed your hair.
Gee, let all YouTube know that.
You didn't want to just do the shower,
right.
So you just washed your hair in the sink. Yeah. Real simple to do.
That's my excitement.
That was your excitement. Yeah. I thought the fire was excitement.
That's exciting too.
I thought eating a Hershey's chocolate was exciting.
It's exciting, but washing my hair was top after a week. That was great.
Yeah. We are getting ready to go on our hikes. We got our walking sticks, our backpacks. You ready to go?
I'm ready.
All right, I'm ready to go too, and we're going to start heading down into a trail, and we don't know how far we're going today, and hopefully we don't get lost. So if you don't hear anything from us from about a month, don't worry about it.
No, call 911.
But we'll be okay. This is the trail. It's a walk trail, bicycle trail, or horse trail, and Kim's up there in front of me, and it's a beautiful trail. Like I said, it goes on for a long time. I don't know how many miles, because it's a horse trail. I want to say there's, oh shoot, I don't know.
39.
I'd say like 30 miles or something like that. 39 miles, Kim said maybe. And it was a long trail, so we're obviously not going to walk this whole trail. But you can see it is just beautiful. and we're going to enjoy the hike. I don't know how far we're going to walk before we turn around, but we're not walking 39 miles. That's not today anyway. And I don't know if you can see it, but down there you can actually see the horseshoe prints down here from where the horses have been walking. So, and obviously horse manure. Oh, look at that. There's a perfect little horseshoe outline right there. So, all right, a little further down the trail. This is a little description about this trail and the area, and talk says a typical log home, and I don't know how much you can see off the reflection, but there were two brothers and their families that came here. They built a little log cabin house, and some people died and were buried on the property. Well, let's see if we can find it. So we saw this not far off of that little sign, and you see the rocks down there in the ground and how they're carved in. Looks like maybe that was an entrance over here in a square area right here. I assume that this is where the log cabin was built a long time ago, back in the 1800s. So that's kind of neat. If I had my metal detector, I'd be metal detecting around the area and seeing what I could find. But yeah, that definitely looks like that might have been an entrance over there into a log cabin home through here. And that's a lot of work to put all those rocks up and dig out this ground. But yeah, so I guess this is where the old log cabin used to be. Pretty cool, huh, Kim?
Yeah, it is.
All right, so now we'll go on back down the trail and see what else we can find around here. That's pretty neat. I was kind of intrigued by that. That was pretty neat. So you can see there's a whole lot of horse footprints up here, and the trail's got a good markers. You just see the follow the trail markers. So it's a pretty good little trail. And not only that, it also has this on the sign. So that's good. So we came to a road, and the trail goes across the road. I can see way over there we got to go that way, so that's the way we're heading now. Along this trail I noticed some vines, and you can see right here, see the vine growing right there, and you can see they're just starting. It looks like possibly blackberries, raspberries. I don't know what grows in this area, but it's definitely a berry plant, and that would have been really cool if it was in season, because I would have ate some berries. I like blackberries and raspberries and those kind of things. So if it was been in season, yeah, I'd have been munching on them. You'd have seen me just chowing down. But it's so nice down here and quiet. Bird every once in a while. I even heard an owl. Oh, I better catch up to Kim. She's getting way far down there. We were just walking along, and then, well, I'll let Kim tell the story.
I spotted this big black thing running through the woods, and I could tell it was a dog, because I don't believe there's bears here in Missouri, down here. I don't know, but it was pretty big. And then behind it was running another white looking shepherd, but they looked harmless. Well, the white one did. He stopped, looked at us. Roy said, "Stop, just go." And he ran off.
And he went.
So they're running through the woods, just probably having fun from some house in the near area. But it was a little, weird to be walking along and see this big black thing run across.
All I know is Kim turned around and said, "There's something big black running over there." She started turning around and head up the trail, and I stopped to look, and I could see the white dog.
Yeah.
And so that's
they
all.
Looked real healthy, so they weren't after food.
There was another little trail there, so they just were heading on to wherever they were going. And anyway, so we stopped to tell that story, and right in front of us is a creek, which is real kind of neat. And I don't actually know if our trail is supposed to keep going or stop here, or there was another Y to the trail. Maybe we were supposed to walk to it. I don't know. But it doesn't look like we're going any further this way, and I don't see any horse tracks. We'll have to probably go back up and take the trail we saw. It kind of veered off because it kind of wide off, and it's probably just wide down to here so people could see the water, maybe drink their horses or whatever. And then we'll probably take the other trail that way.
It's really still. Look at it down there.
Yeah. Let's look at, we're going to look at the creek, see if there's any fish, see what's in it. Who knows? Maybe we find gold. I do see a fish swimming way over there. Oh. So there's a little tiny fish. I don't know what kind it was, but a little tiny one. And you can see the ripples in the water. No. All right. That's kind of neat. I can hear like what sounds like maybe a little bit of rapids or falls over there.
Yeah, that'd be cool to come up on.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. It's dry right there. Mm-hmm. The water doesn't go up, but you can tell the water comes up high. You can see how it washed all them rocks. Well, it's a good thing it's not raining, because I don't want to be stuck down here in the water.
Me either.
All right. Well, shall we head on back down the trail? All right. Looks like the creek runs along here.
Oh, yeah. I don't see a trail.
Yeah, we gotta go to the left. I see the marker on the tree right there. Nothing there but just rock, a little deer trail or game trail. But I just was wondering if maybe there was evidence that somebody had been in that area at some point in time. And it's just a rock face. That's all it is. All right, so we came up to a rather large little hill, and you could tell where the horses had gone up and left it really muddy and slippery looking. So we decided we walked far enough down this trail, maybe a couple miles. So we decided we're gonna go ahead and turn around and head back. It's a good time to do it anyway, and then we can get back and have some lunch.
Roy's getting his shower.
I just got done with a shower. This is how we do it. Normally we can cover up a window if we really need to, but we're out in the forest. And you can see the shower curtain back here. Can't see nothing.
The bears can't see the bear man.
Can't see the bear man. So that was a really, really nice shower. Nice hot water we were able to take in the shower. And I've talked a little bit about my shower system before in another video, just slightly, but this is it with the shower curtain up. Put some magnets up here so that way it stays locked. And yes, we can put some stuff in the window. Matter of fact, here's little magnets we use right here, and we have some reflectix we can block up the window. Little teak shower mat, and then of course right here is that shower. So that works so well. And put that, Kim made this nice little shower cover to keep it protected out of an old moving blanket, and so it's nice and thick, and it really keeps anything from bumping into it. But all we do is turn on the water, turn on the gas, turn on the faucet, and we have a nice hot shower, and it works really good. Woo. All right, Kim's making some dinner, or late lunch, early dinner. I see you in there.
Hi.
Yeah, hold on, let me get the bug screen out of the way. There you are. All right, you got some eggs over there, some bacon going.
Making this like a sandwich, egg
bacon sandwich. Man, that sounds good. All right. Looking forward to it. All right, well, it turned out to be a nice day. It started off a little sprinkly this morning, got done with our walk, so that was really good. A nice little hike. And yes, this is a nice place. Let me tell you, we really, really enjoy this. Bumped into some other campers, and I don't know if you can see them, but they're actually parked right over there. They were really nice. We walked around the parking area, and right now we're the only two in this whole park, so that's really great. So I'm gonna get ready to go eat some lunch, so we'll see you in the next video.
Hey darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city, let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday, baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey, come on now and take my hand. Let's get out, we can leave this city, let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in